My turn, Yugi boy.
How's everyone going? This is Gus with Duelist of the Rogue, and I'm here with
Nathaniel Roof.
Alright, and what did we play today?
Today, I decided to play some Cyber Angel Herald. No Drytron, nothing, just pure Cyber Angel Herald.
Alright.
And I've been doing really well with it. I think I got a really good list. Yeah, let's just
Let's jump in it? Alright.
Right, so first thing is Natasha. This is actually the core thing for the most part. Like, you got Heralds, but Natasha just gets to take everything your opponent has. I gain life points, I can negate attacks, and it's just phenomenal. That's why we run 3 of them, because it's also a target for this. I send them in the grave, then I can summon them. Next, and it's phenomenal.
Okay.
Herald of Perfection just negates everything but Dark Ruler No More.
Just says no.
And it's just really, really solid card. Yeah, that's about it. Ben 10. It being at 1 kind of sucks, but it makes sense.
Well, I saw we played in the tournament.
Yeah.
You were able to recycle it pretty easy.
I was, yeah.
So you used it more than, I mean, you used it quite a bit, so you didn't struggle there.
Yeah, I can recycle it with Dawn of the Herald because I just banished Dawn of the Herald. And typically I'm not like going through everything so much. So, yeah, it's really good. Get the search effect twice more than likely. And yeah, Idaten, this is the Ben 10 replacement for now. You run 3 just because it's actually pretty solid, because you can use that for this, and Natasha becomes a 2k monster that you can't attack into, and I'm gaining 1,000 life points every turn. You got Cyber Egg Angel to search out Ritual Sanctuaries or Machine Angel Rituals, because even if you have this out already, you can just summon it, search this, discard for more search, and go off. Or if this is in the grave, shuffle spell cards in the grave, summon this, search.
The way that recycles is just insane, man.
Yeah. You run 2 Herald of the Orange Light just because it's a tuner, and it also negates in the hand if you aren't going first. Typically you are, but if you're not going first, this is a phenomenal card to do, because you just send and pop everything, basically. And you can also summon it off this, and if these 2 are out, you can go into the extra deck play, which you typically don't because you got pots, but
Yeah.
you can still do that. It's an option. Manju, just because it's recursion,
It's ritual.
Yeah. Yes. Ash, solid. Pot of Extravagance, you just do it.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah. Dawn the Herald, ritual for this. It's phenomenal. Machine Angel Ritual. This is actually, I've been thinking about maybe running 3. Not necessarily because I use the spell, but because I can banish it to keep all my light monsters alive if they were to be destroyed. So it's really, really nice. Run 3 Ritual Sanctuary just because you want to see that, and you can also discard a Ritual Sanctuary for its search effect. Pre-prep to search these guys out, and it's also Ritual Sanctuary target. Preparites, just self-explanatory, does everything you need it to. Solemn Judgment to stop Dark Ruler No More mainly. That's why you run that, because it just, if Dark Ruler No More comes out, you basically lose the game.
Yeah, you gotta have outs to the stuff that hurts you.
Yep. Goes and Match. This is more of a tech thing I did, because a lot of decks right now are using multiple attributes and or types. That's why you use Rivalry of the Warlords on your side, because you can just switch them out, or you don't need that if in certain cases. So it's just really good. It locks everything down, and if you see here, the only different attribute is this, and you're never summoning this. So they're all lights, and Rivalry, they're all fairies. So it's really, really nice. And then you run 1 Terraforming to get this, and the Monster Reborn, because it's just solid.
Alright. And what'd your extra deck look like?
So, you got your main targets for your extra deck. Hip, Mirage, and Arclight. Those are your main targets. Even if you get this, you at least have some way to get into one of these more than often.
Yeah.
And this is typically your target you will go for always, but if it's not there, then you will probably go into either this or this. These two are more situational, but this just is basically another Herald, and it searches a Herald target as well. So if I got Herald out and this is also out, I send that as the cost to negate, search because it's search effect, and have another negate on board. And then you got the Nightmare Chain, because those are just extremely solid. Yeah, they're all self-explanatory.
Yeah, good generic.
This is an interesting one. What it does is that I can detach one detach one from it, and then target one face-up card, negate all its effects. I don't really use it. It's just more filler for now. So you could probably replace it with whatever you want, mainly. Then it'll probably turn into a Bowl Sword eventually. I've just been lazy and haven't gone around to actually put one in. Then one Borreload, and then Nephthys. That is just a strong card. That also technically gets around this, but you're typically not going to be doing that. You typically like steal something and then it turns into a 48 beat stick that is unaffected by card effects. It's an extremely good card if you got 3 ritual monsters out. And since I'm going to be taking your monsters, summoning Natasha all the time, gain life points, just
Yeah, lets you use stuff.
it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
So just some questions here that I'd like. I'm curious. So could you play Ultimateness, or is it just
you will be able to play Ultimateness once Diviner of the Heralds comes out.
that card's gonna be amazing? That's gonna be a huge buff to your deck.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about putting a small Drytron package in?
I have.
Maybe like Thubin or something.
I have thought about it. I just haven't got around to actually like testing it, see if it would work or not. So
So the last tournament we were here, you played phenomenal. You even you top aided, and it just seemed like every time I was looking over, man, you were just like doing your thing. And I think me, a huge fan of the fairies. I think this deck is just it seemed like it worked good for you today. You have a lot of outs. It's strong. It's consistent. There's recursion. There's built-in negation. Like I think the deck's super good, man. We appreciate you showing your sweet ideas with us.
yeah, of course. And I was about to say something that I do run in my side. You can main deck this, and I will probably main deck it once Diviner comes out, just because Diviner's just
It's really good, man.
ungodly good.
It's going to give you free searches. You're going to level modulate, and I understand how you're going to run Ultimates.
Yeah, and with this, basically this gets rid of. It has a couple things. It gets rid of extra deck monsters. It destroys and then burns your opponent 1,000 for each, and then it can make a second attack that same turn it comes out. And if you target one of my cards, I can shuffle a ritual monster in my graveyard back to my deck and negate that and destroy it.
Spice, bro. Spice.
Yeah, so you can run that. I will probably run one with Ultimateness, because you can do Diviner of the Heralds. It comes to level 12, send Diviner, and this is in your grave, and you can just do anything with it. You can banish it with Natasha. It's really, really good. It's inside right now just because Diviner's not out. Waiting for June. But yeah.
Sweet. Well, I appreciate you giving me the deck profile.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
All right. Hey, this is Gus with Dose of the Rogue signing off.